And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, a really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's caught. He lays out to make a diving grab near the sideline.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. He's got it in the open.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on 3rd down in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw again. Makes a quick catch. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up a the touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out. Anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Play action here on first down. Quick dart to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. The back's got it. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Washington has moved into the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Pointed up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looks left and finds his target there. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards?
And he's in! Touchdown, Huskies!
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. Toss play to the outside. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? So, Kirk, it's Washington in front, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. Gives it to the back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open, look out!
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the runner takes off to his right. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. hand it off. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. And now the running back's got it again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They finally get him down with a big play for 46.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Grab made by the tight end, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff in a single back formation. Has the first down and more. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow, a takeaway and a touchdown. We are all tied up with a spot in the championship game at stake.
By the timing of this, not just coming up with this turnover, but the defense, opportunistic awareness, and being able to turn that into a touchdown. As you said, Chris, a tie game. Now everything's in front of us. Who wants to get to the championship the most?
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Change the pre-snap look now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Winston. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
To make a beautiful catch there.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The top strategy here. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. QB keeper all the way. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Huskies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. to the 4 for second and goal. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskies.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. There's the handoff. Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. And a good timeout call by the offense after the play.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. This passing game is still on fire.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Huskies will kick this deep to begin the second half. the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Wide open downfield. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Well, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone. Now threatening with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Needed to score badly. Likely 4-down territory. Here comes 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
Backed up here, 2nd and long from the 15. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Huskies bring their punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can make a play on this return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Gets it out quickly. He's in the clear. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Back in motion now. A pop pass on a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Hilltoppers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. He'll hand it off. First and still going. And here he goes. Inside the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Washington.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quickly behind the sticks here for the loss. Second down and 11. Oh, here comes the reverse. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he goes down, but snags the ball. He gives this defense a takeaway.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's Winston. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Hand it off. Going toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Huskies. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling. Here after the loss, second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Lets it go quickly. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Washington now operating in the red zone. Chewing clock with the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can you do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. Right now, if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with the 48.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Try and muscle for the first down. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep for the right side. Now the pass is broken up. Would have been a huge gain on the free play. The defense had jumped offside there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, in the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up.
Now, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the 2nd half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Working clock with the ground game. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball for 31.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
And the quarterback will take a knee.